Cyber Ninja Online, guys, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed. This is episode 3, and when we last left off, we had just come out of the Animus for the first time after the tutorial, and now we're going back in there, so let's just pick up from where we left off, and yeah. Oh yeah, shit. I forgot to change the settings. I'll have to do that in a second here. So we did memory block 1. We're on to memory block 2.
Quit wasting time and enter your memory, Mr. Miles.
This guy's a little salty. We don't see anything. Let's just continue session.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall while climbing.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You will see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Okay, so we've been demoted. We've lost literally everything. But that's alright, because we're going to work our way back up. The first thing we have to do, though, is we have to go and do this proving quest, I guess you'd call it, just to prove that we're worthy of even being an assassin now. So the first thing we gotta do is leave out of here and then start this quest. So, let's run down this way. Eventually I'll be doing the flags and stuff.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Alright, so to the village market we go. What button did I map? I mapped it to that one. So we're going in there first, that eavesdrop mission. It's 170, I think it's meters. I think that's how they tracked it in this game. It's a Canadian-based game, so I would imagine it's meters. But anyways, it's 130 something that way. So that's where we're going. It's really beautiful scenery. If you've never played this game before and you get a chance to like actually like walk around, it's really nice. All the games do justice to the scenery. That's one thing for sure. Amongst other things, of course, like the actual controls and the gameplay and the story too. The story is one of the best things in this game. So the first thing we gotta go do is we gotta come down here. We gotta do an eavesdrop mission, which you'll be seeing those a lot more later. But for now, we'll start off with simple. So to start an eavesdrop mission, all you gotta do is sit on a bench and then listen to the people that are close to you. So you find them, you lock on that button, and then you listen.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Musun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
So now we have to find the basket weaver. We did our first investigation there. Basically how things work is you'll get investigations, and you have to do the investigations in order to unlock the assassination, because once you learn like a certain amount of information, then you can actually go and be like, okay, so I know this much about my target, I know he'll be here, what he'll be doing, so now I have enough information to actually do it. And in theory, that's how it should work out. You should always learn like a certain amount of information and stuff.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
So this is another one of the investigation missions. This is the pickpocketing, and it's actually really simple. You generally want to stay behind the target so you don't like get suspicious around him and all that, because if he catches you, he will stop and you'll fail the mission usually. Anyways, you want to just sneak up behind him, hold the one button to pickpocket, and bam. Sometimes if you happen to stay around there after you pickpocket, then you'll end up they'll end up calling the guards on you. So I didn't actually see what that said, so I wonder if there's an easy way to see it. And a lot of people don't actually know this, but if you go to the memory log, you can actually see all the pieces of information you got. So this is the letter right here. I'm actually not going to read it out for you guys, but if you guys want to read it, you can pause the video and read it. And that's all the letter right there. So the next thing we got to do is an interrogation mission, and it's over yonder. Also, another thing, I think it's in Legend. No. You can turn on all the different things here. Like so, there's a way to show all the hiding spots. It's not really important to me anyways, but once I figure it out, I'll show you guys. Anyways, we're going to do another one of the investigation missions. This one is the interrogation one. It's pretty straightforward. You find the target, and you have to beat him up for information. But you can only do it in certain areas. You can't actually do it in like... you can't actually do it in like just like in the open or anything. You have to do it in certain areas where guards aren't present and whatnot. Like alleys and like dark corners and whatnot.
All your eyes will be opened.
So this is the guy we want to interrogate right there.
We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. 2 days' attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
This is basically more of a tutorial training mission sort of thing. But anyways, we're gonna follow the despot to a secluded place and beat him until he speaks. I think that's how you pronounce it, despot. I don't know. Despo? I don't think the T's silent. Anyways, we're gonna wait for him to get to a place where there's no guards. So obviously, if we start punching him here, I think we fail it and we'd have to restart the mission. I can't remember exactly what happens. But we're just gonna wait for him to get into a better position because I don't want to ambush him here. So once he comes around this corner here, perfect. Damn.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our Brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
So we got a health bar finally, 5 slots. It's not that much, but it'll do for now. We got our equipment back too. So we got our hidden blade, our long sword, and our short sword. And I believe that's it. I don't think we got Actually, I don't even think we got our... Well, I'll have to check it once we come out of here. So there we go. We got the hat. We got the sword. We got the hidden blade. It'll tell us there if we got anything else. Oh yeah, this part. Forgot about this.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
This is really annoying. It's not hard, it's just annoying. So, first thing we have to do is deflect.
Yeah.
Which, to deflect, all you have to do is block, obviously. Do combo kill. And all you have to do for combo kill, a lot of people don't have a hard time understanding. You just have to time it, so it's like, boom. As soon as he hits, you press it again. So I'll do it again. Boom. That was too early. 1 second. Boom. Just like that.
That, my students, is how we all should fight.
It's literally as soon as your sword hits his sword, you press the attack button again, and then bam. We're not going to do any of that 'cause we don't need that
You
tutorial
must
stuff.
be busy. I understand. Such wild swings will give your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
There are flags to be had around here, but I'm gonna wait on the flags for massive. I don't want to butcher the name here, so I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait for the flags around here for the time being. So actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head down here, and that will take us to the kingdom. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, sorry, we don't have our short sword yet. Short sword? Yeah, short sword or our throwing knives, but we do have our hidden blade and the longsword. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna head down, like I said, to the edge of the city here. We're gonna end up getting a horse, and then we're gonna head to the overworld map, I guess you'd call it. I don't really know how to best explain it, but we're gonna do viewpoints there for now. I'm not really gonna do any of the flags yet. I'm not gonna do any of the Templars yet on the overworld. And then, like I said, here, there's 20 flags here, but we're gonna wait on them for now because a couple of the flags are in places we can't get right now. So we're gonna wait for that. We can take a horse, and it's actually a lot quicker to take a horse. I highly recommend it. Gonna walk up to one, and then bam. And they have high profile, low profile too. Low profile. Jesus. Low profile, they trot. High profile, they gallop. So, gallop, whatever. Go even faster too if you hold down the legs button, which is what we're gonna do. And you really only have to do this this part here one time, like going to the overworld map. So. Because then after that, you can have fast travels unlocked at a certain point, which are really useful. Because once we get fast travel, the only time you'll see the overworld is when I go to do the flags, when I speed it up.
Diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area.
So, first thing you're gonna notice is that this whole map is like blocked out. There we go. The reason for that being is because we have no viewpoints here, and viewpoints are what allow you to see around the map. So we have to get this first viewpoint, which is literally right in front of us. Still marked on the map just in case. We have a whole bunch of assassins around here. I don't remember if those guys up front are good or bad. I think they're good. They look like regular assassins, yeah. So, it kind of explains viewpoints on the side there. I didn't mean to do that, actually. So if you guys want to read it, you can. I'm not going to explain it too much, but basically how to activate viewpoints, you have to get to the top part of whatever structure. So this is a tower, so we have to get to the top of the tower, and then you don't necessarily have to be on the wooden piece. You just have to be at the very top, kind of close to it, but whenever you get to the top, you have a option to synchronize, and that's what allows you to get more map info. And we'll be doing that when we get to the towns too. So there's our first viewpoint, first of many. There's not a lot, but there's a fair bit. And that'll be the first one I show, and also the last one, because they're all the same after that. The structures change, but besides that, they're all the same. It's just climbing to them. So now we can head to Damascus, but first I'm actually going to get all the viewpoints on this map. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it out until we get to Damascus. Yeah, that's a thing.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
I totally didn't mean to jump off like that, obviously. It's nice that it put me right back here, though. Okay, and we have 5 of the 12 viewpoints. That's all we can get right now, so that's all I'm going to get, obviously. Now we can head to Damascus, and yeah. But yeah, you would have just seen that clip where I fell off. That was so stupid. I didn't even obviously mean to fall off or anything like that. But yeah, I just jumped in the wrong direction, and there you go. And I think the horse I had is gone. And when I died, my horse disappeared, obviously, so that's a thing. And of course I'm in like the middle of a war camp too, so this is great. There's a horse. Yeah, this is like the slowest and hardest and boringest thing ever to travel around this overworld map without a horse. Always want a horse no matter what. And just like that, we're at Damascus. There we go. If I could speak.
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards before confronting your assassination target.
Alright, so that's the city right there. Pretty nice looking city. And there's the entrance right there, so we have to head over there. I want to be somewhat discreet, so I don't have all the guards fighting me. There's usually 2 ways to get into a town. I think you can fight your way in. I'm almost certain you can, but don't quote me on that. But usually you have to sneak into the town. And obviously that's how we're going to do it, so. Bring our horse over. I swear a horse wasn't white when we rode it over here. So there's a Save the Citizen mission. This is the first and last one you'll see. Anyways, if it would let me turn, I could lock onto him. There we go. Aw, you bitch. Basically what happened there was I got bad... Thank you, horse. Sorry, I'm focused. Basically what happened there was I got stuck with the horse and I had a bad camera angle so I couldn't see anything. Fortunately, I don't have counterattack yet, so I have to deflect anything that they try to attack with. But the combo kills are really easy, so yeah. But anyways, that's a Save the Citizen mission. Usually they'll be interrogated, being harassed by guards, and you just have to kill the guards and then talk to them.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
His hand, though. He only had 3 fingers. I don't know if he's just not loaded properly. No, look at him. Jesus. It must be because of the graphics. I turned the graphics down so they this could run better and stuff. I still might turn the graphics down a little bit more, just so it can run extremely smooth, because it's a little skippy when I ride horses. And when I'm running through places, it's a little skippy too. Anyways, these are scholars, and this is a hiding spot. So basically what happens is you blend into the scholars, and then you can usually use them to get into places where you're not allowed. And also it's just obviously a hiding spot to get away from guards too, which is nice. But yeah, we're going to use the scholars to get into the town, obviously. So we're just going to wait for the scholars to get into town, and then we're good. And you don't do anything when you blend either. You literally just hit blend, and then once you're in like this hiding spot, that's it. So it's nice. Once we get past the set of guards is when I'll stop blending. And we can head for viewpoints, actually. More viewpoints, sadly. And then we'll head to the Assassin's Bureau. So, let me look at the map here. There's the first viewpoint. So, when we come back, I'll have done all the viewpoints. And I think the Save the Citizen missions appear automatically, so we'll have done that too. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a sec. Shit. Did it again.
I owe you my freedom, stranger.
And that's the last citizen mission to do. Finally. So, now we have information gathering. I don't know if we need to do all of them. No, we only need to do 2 of them. We're going to do them all anyways. It just helps with the mission. We're going to do this one here because it's what we're closest to. And then we're just going to go with whatever is closest. Now, with the edition I'm playing from the PC, they added a couple new ones. It's Informer Rooftop Races, and I don't know if this is actually one. Escort challenges, and there's also assassination challenges. People say it's PC only, but that's not true. The Game of the Year edition for Xbox, and I would assume PlayStation as well, had those missions as well. But anyways, so I have to pickpocket. Boom, here, right there.
Something needs to be done.
What else?
It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
I'll wait till after the cutscene.
his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Abu Nukud.
The Merchant King? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
What I was gonna say is I have more synchronization bar, so I actually have 6 bars instead of 5 now. I got that after I got all the viewpoints. Also, so that's one of the reasons you want to do those side missions, like the viewpoints and the Save the Citizens. It's just easy to get synchronization bars out of it. There we go. So acquired map of the souk showing the northeastern roofs easily connecting to the central courtyard. I don't know if we actually see those maps. Let's find out right now. Okay, I was afraid I hit a wrong button there. So, we do. So there is the entry point he's talking about. So, we'll review all the information when we get to the end there. Let's do the Informer Escort Challenge, because it's the next closest thing. But yeah, so some things to cover. In every city, there's 3 districts: poor, middle, and upper class. Rich district is what they call it, actually. This one right here is the poor district of Damascus. And they kind of play a role in the assassination and everything, but more than anything, it's more just your environment you're in. So we're in like in a poor environment. Where's the Informer? He's probably around the corner over here. There he is, right there.
Altair, I need your help. I took something from one of Tamir's men, and now they're after me. Please, see me to safety, and I'll share it with you.
So for this one, all we have to do is literally escort him. If anyone comes at him, we protect him, that's it. But yeah, there's 3 different districts in each city, which is coincidentally a total of 9 districts, ironically. And we have 9 targets, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, so we're in the poor district of Damascus right now. I got a synchronization bar from getting all the viewpoints, but it's not necessarily viewpoints. If I would have did the Save the Citizen missions, I'm pretty sure I would have got the bar there anyways. You get it after